All right, what's up, guys? So we're going to quickly run through follow-up. Now, this is essential because, like I mentioned in one of my Instagram videos, you literally get 80% of your closes after 5 to 12 touch points or follow-ups. So people may not even buy your product or respond to you or hop on a call until they've seen your face or they've seen a message from you 5 to 7 times or 5 to 12 times. Now, we're going to quickly run through what I personally use for follow-up. So as you're going to see, there's a couple little funny things here and there, but they all work, right? Number one, you'll see here, I mean, I'm pretty consistent with follow up. I'd say the main thing with follow up is just staying consistent. Like so many people stop after a month, or they stop after 4 months, or they stop after like a week. Like if you're following up with people and they don't respond for a couple weeks, keep on hitting them, right? Like you got to just keep on being consistent until they either tell you to stop texting or they hop on your service or on a call. That's literally the only two options. Either they, tell you to F off or they're going to hop on a call like these people did. So you'll see here, number one is consistency. I pretty much stayed consistent throughout the entire process. I do that for all my clients, all my leads that I am following up with. You'll see that they're also spread out quite a bit. Like it's not like I'm DMing somebody on February 21st and then 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, because that can get very overwhelming and very needy and pushy, if that makes sense. So you do want to spread it out. I would say like an ideal amount. It depends on like who the person is. It depends on what stage they're in. But let's say you hop on a call, you don't close, or let's say you freshly hit somebody up. I would say like you want to hit them up every like 2 to 4 days at least, or maybe like 3 to 4 times per week in the first couple weeks. And then after about 2 to 3 weeks, if they don't respond, then you can slowly kind of spread it out. So like maybe the first couple weeks you follow up every couple days. The second half of that month you do maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, and then you kind of just do like once a week after that until they eventually close. So you'll see here I'm pretty consistent with the dates, and I eventually get I'm interested. He hops on a call. We go over the process and they close. So I could have stopped right here, or I could have stopped right here, or even here, and maybe this person wouldn't have seen my DM. Maybe they would have been like, they wouldn't have even seen on the top of their page, which would suck because then I wouldn't have gotten the deal. So this is the first thing, just consistency, spread it out over time. You'll also notice I'm asking a question with all of these. So like if you're asking a question, you're kind of incentivizing a response, right? So you always want to ask a question, and then you'll see here the reason that he responded is because I said, let's discuss X, Y, and Z. And that X, Y, and Z is super important. You want to kind of give them an incentive and a reason to want to hop on a call. Like if I'm going to take 15 to 30 minutes of my time to hop on a call with a random stranger, what can this person offer me, or why should I take my time to do that? So here I said, like, let's go over like how we can scale your page to 100K. Now all of a sudden, okay, this person's super interested. Next, you'll see here, again, just being genuine, not pitching in this first message. So this is something that people overlook a lot, is they think that following up means I have to always be talking about my program, always be closing, always be hopping on a call or like pitching a call or pitching something. And that's not the case at all. Like, as a matter of fact, I would say like 50 to 60% of your follow ups should just be stuff like this, where you're like, hey, John, hey, Roger, happy Wednesday. Hope you're crushing your week. That just keeps you top of mind, and it kind of gets rid of any sales energy or like needy pushy energy. So I did that, right. And then obviously like about a week or 2, 3 weeks later, hit him up again, just said like, hey, I'd love to jump on a call, see how we can help. Again, you'll see here free incentive, free value on the call. People are always asking, what can this person provide me, right? Everyone is selfish to a degree. Everybody wants something out of everything. So if you're going to pitch a call or anything, you want to show people why they should take their time, right? So this is another thing. This is kind of funny. These actually have worked quite well for me in the past, is just sending like gifs, memes, or whatever you call them. And I've gotten some of this kind of stuff from other people pitching services, and I do typically respond. So if it works for me, it's probably going to work for other people. Obviously, it depends on like what space you're in, what niche you're in, because sometimes you might have a more serious niche that you're in where you can't send this kind of stuff. But I just noticed that like sometimes using comedy to kind of lighten the mood, it does help to get a response. So you'll see this guy finally responded, sent him an email. We hopped on a call. Took a while, but he did close, which is good. Here's some other examples. So again, sometimes you don't want to just pitch your services. You just want to be genuine, give encouragement, give love. So especially if you're on Instagram or any platform that allows you to swipe up on stories or just kind of share some genuine um, engagement, this is what I would recommend is just swipe up on stories, fire emoji, say, hey, I love this stuff. Because that just always gets you a better response versus saying like, hey, I had this product, let's hop on a call, let me pitch you, blah, blah, blah. So again, just be genuine. I would say like at least half of your follow-ups should be this kind of stuff where you're just reaching out and being genuine. This is also super cool. That I actually got this from my buddy Mike. He works with me, but for this it's super cool because it almost pulls at this ego, which is like, is everything okay? And then they think in their head, like they almost like feel bad or they feel like, I should respond to this guy because he's getting like the wrong impression. You can also do another thing I've done is, have I done anything wrong? That's another thing that kind of sparks their ego, and it kind of just entices a response super like almost guaranteed. Like if you're like at your last wits with these people and like you followed up and sent like 10, 15 messages and they just aren't responding, this stuff works super well. So saying something like, hey, is everything okay? Instant response. Hey, is everything okay? Instant response. So it always works. Like as your last resort, I would resort to either saying, hey, John, or hey, name, is everything okay? And then that will entice a response. Or you can say like, hey, did I do anything wrong? Like, just want to make sure everything's good, because then it almost seems like, okay, this person's not following up because he's hurt or he's in some kind of trouble. So that is almost like guaranteed response. Try this stuff. If you mix in like all these little things, I guarantee you guys are going to see some massive responses. What's up, guys? Also, just wanted to mention that I am launching a more in depth program. So, if you want more value like this, you want to get leads on social media, you want to find your voice, you want to grow your following, grow your brand, become the authority in your space, go ahead and book a call below at the link in this notes section. And just feel free to book whenever works best for you. You'll hop on a call one on one with me, and we'll go over everything about your brand, see what your goals are, and really scale it up for you.